Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Ducks have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Missouri's offense will have the football first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This is an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got. When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
Here's a heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now the play fake. Another incompletion on third down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. And here comes, for the first time, as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's...
WR stick. China and go. Empty bait stick.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Audible.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count.
Red, FK spot and go. Inside, stick.
And now on second down for this offense.
Zid.
Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
Zid. Audible.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Perry. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys, too.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for second down. Give to the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. Hold on. Can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback making checks. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Looking to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
Over, error 6 category, tie, nor, cover 2 man, cover 3 Huskers.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Seam flat.
They'll run it on first and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Cover 6.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets...
Touchdown, Tiger! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Play call, coach suggestions.
The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie.
Touchdown Ducks! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Entering play call formation, Nickel to prevent.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
Spread.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Cover to hard flat.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Davison. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
On the run, it's Lee. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Non-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Mizzou. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Option is set to Pro 9 play.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle of this third possession. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
There are 4 categories.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action, using his feet to buy time. He'll get rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the left. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Close to the marker, it's Perry. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab on the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Ducks are in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lemon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
There are 2 categories. You have 20.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for space. It's Hill. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Y corner, mesh. Gun. Wing slot. Doubles up. Curl combo. RP. Normal. RPO red. Double slants. X factor. Y off drapes. Outside zone. RPO bubble Y pop.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Spread HBW, MTNY, bunch, trips HB off, spacing, HB slip screen. I'll go.
The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Entering play call.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Ducks will try to move the chains on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route.
Hot routes.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defense
breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pucks it out of the air. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He wants to change this route.
Short cross.
To the air on 2nd down. He rifles one deep to the left. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got it! They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started.
And it's been more of the same in the second half of this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Determined run, but he's stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll test the right side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley and knock him down for a loss. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 15, gets it to the 48.
4. Over G. There are 2 categories. You have 24 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Entering play call. Over G. There are 2
they go back to work for the 1st down in the final period of this one.
Matches selected.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got it down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Entering play call, rush. Tampa 2. From Nickel, 3, cover 3 match.
The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. These corners going to give them some space. He breaks a tackle. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Cover 3 Sky.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
But sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
Get set.
He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's not going to get it in, and the lead will remain 18 as they were trying to make this a 2-possession game. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Entering play call. Inside zone.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Short cross.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
Entering play call, coach from gun, special teams. Punt. There are 6 categories. You have 6 options.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated.